The unicorn, a creature of unparalleled beauty and mystique, has captured the human imagination for centuries, symbolizing purity, magic, and the unattainable. Across cultures and historical periods, the unicorn has been depicted as a creature of wonder, often described as a horse-like animal with a single, spiraling horn protruding from its forehead. However, its symbolic resonance and depiction vary widely, embodying themes of innocence, power, and the divine. From ancient mythology to medieval folklore and modern pop culture, the unicorn stands as a timeless emblem of the fantastical and the ideal, a bridge between the natural and the supernatural. The origins of the unicorn myth trace back thousands of years, with some of the earliest references appearing in ancient Mesopotamian art and texts. Creatures resembling unicorns are mentioned in the Indus Valley Civilization seals and in ancient Chinese and Indian texts. In these early accounts, the unicorn is often depicted as a mystical and elusive creature, revered for its strength and wisdom. The Chinese qilin, sometimes equated with the unicorn in Western thought, is a benevolent and auspicious creature with the body of a deer, the tail of an ox, and the hooves of a horse, often described as having a single horn. The qilin is associated with the arrival of sages or the birth of great leaders, symbolizing peace and prosperity. In ancient Greek writings, the unicorn was not regarded as a mythical creature but rather as a real animal. Greek historians, such as Ctesias, described unicorn-like creatures in their accounts of exotic lands like India. Ctesias' descriptions, based on travelers' tales, spoke of a wild animal resembling a horse with a single horn that had the power to neutralize poisons. These accounts likely drew inspiration from the Indian rhinoceros or oryx, animals whose single horns may have been misinterpreted or romanticized in oral retellings. The association of the unicorn with healing powers, particularly its horn, known as an alicorn, became a central theme in later unicorn lore. During the Middle Ages and the Renaissance in Europe, the unicorn symbolism evolved significantly, becoming a prominent figure in art, literature, and religious thought. Medieval bestiaries, illustrated compendiums of animals both real and imagined, described the unicorn as a creature of unparalleled purity and grace. It was believed that the unicorn could only be captured by a virgin, motif that reinforced its association with chastity and divine innocence. In Christian iconography, the unicorn came to represent Christ, with its capture and death serving as allegories for the Passion. Paintings and tapestries from this period often depict the unicorn lying peacefully in the lap of a maiden or in a garden surrounded by flowers, symbolizing paradise or the soul's union with God. The unicorn's horn was particularly prized in medieval and Renaissance Europe, believed to possess magical properties. Powdered unicorn horn was thought to purify water, cure diseases, and detect poison, making it a highly sought-after commodity among royalty and the wealthy elite. In reality, many of these unicorn horns were narwhal tusks, imported from Arctic regions by seafaring traders who perpetuated the belief in their mythical origins. These tusks were carved into ceremonial scepters, cups, and other objects, their rarity and supposed magical qualities reinforcing the unicorn's mystique. As exploration and scientific understanding expanded during the Age of Enlightenment, the unicorn began to shift from a symbol of spiritual and mystical significance to one of fantasy and imagination. Naturalists like Marco Polo and early zoologists dismissed the unicorn as a mythical interpretation of real animals, yet its allure persisted in art and literature. The Romantic movement of the 18th and 19th centuries revived the unicorn's symbolic resonance, associating it with themes of nature, freedom, and individualism. Unicorns became emblematic of the untamed wilderness and the sublime, reflecting humanity's longing for an unspoiled and magical world. In modern times, the unicorn has transcended its historical and cultural origins to become a global symbol of enchantment and individuality. The 20th and 21st centuries saw a resurgence of interest in unicorns, particularly in children's literature and fantasy genres. Stories such as Peter S. Beagle's The Last Unicorn and C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia portray unicorns as noble, intelligent beings with a deep connection to magic and truth. In these narratives, unicorns often serve as guides or protectors, their presence signifying hope, purity, and the triumph of good over evil. The unicorn has also become a cultural icon in the realm of popular media and consumerism. Its image, often depicted in pastel colors with a glittering horn, adorns toys, clothing, and accessories aimed at evoking whimsy and innocence. The unicorn trend has permeated social media, with the creature becoming a symbol of uniqueness, positivity, and self-expression. This modern interpretation of the unicorn, while far removed from its medieval and mythological roots, reflects its enduring appeal as a representation of the extraordinary in the ordinary. The unicorn's symbolic versatility is a key factor in its longevity. While its form and meaning have evolved over centuries, it consistently embodies qualities that resonate deeply with human aspirations and values. As a symbol of purity, it speaks to humanity's desire for moral and spiritual transcendence. As a creature of magic, it represents the unknown and the limitless possibilities of the imagination. As a figure of individuality and freedom, it resonates with contemporary ideals of self-expression and authenticity. Moreover, the unicorn continues to inspire debates about the boundaries between myth and reality. Its existence as a mythical creature invites us to question the nature of belief and the role of imagination in shaping our understanding of the world. The enduring fascination with unicorns highlights humanity's capacity to find wonder in the unseen, to create narratives that transcend the limitations of the tangible, and to seek meaning in symbols that bridge the gap between the natural and the supernatural. In many ways, the unicorn represents humanity's collective yearning for a world that is both magical and just. Its association with purity and incorruptibility serves as a reminder of the ideals we strive toward, even in the face of imperfection and complexity. Its depiction as an elusive and untamed being underscores the value of freedom and the beauty of the unknown. Through its many forms and interpretations, the unicorn challenges us to embrace both the wonder of the fantastical and the transformative power of hope and imagination. Ultimately, the unicorn is more than a mythical creature, it is a testament to the enduring power of myth itself. Its story, woven through centuries of art, literature, and culture, reflects the universal human desire to transcend the ordinary, to connect with the divine, and to find meaning in the extraordinary. Whether as a symbol of purity, a harbinger of magic, or a celebration of individuality, the unicorn continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us that the greatest treasures often lie in the realms of imagination and wonder. The unicorn, with its elegant and mystic qualities, has also become a subject of modern reinterpretation, further contributing to its symbolic versatility and enduring relevance. While the unicorn's associations with purity, grace, and divine power remain significant, its role in contemporary society extends far beyond its ancient or medieval roots. In the modern world, the unicorn has become an emblem of diversity, uniqueness, and the celebration of difference. As it evolves from a mystical beast into a pop culture icon, it bridges the gap between the fantastical and the accessible, appealing to both children and adults alike. In contemporary literature, unicorns have transcended their traditional role as pure and unattainable creatures. Writers have begun to explore the unicorn in more complex ways, infusing them with various personalities, struggles, and moral dilemmas. The unicorn is no longer a mere symbol of perfection, but rather a symbol of transformation and personal growth. In stories like The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle, the unicorn is depicted as a character capable of experiencing loss, longing, and even moments of doubt. These narratives delve deeper into the emotional and philosophical dimensions of the unicorn, transforming it from a passive symbol of idealization into a dynamic and relatable figure. In the world of film and television, the unicorn is frequently depicted as a fantastical creature intertwined with themes of adventure and self-discovery. Movies like The Last Unicorn, 1982, and Unicorn Store, 2017, explore themes of nostalgia, wonder, and the pursuit of dreams. These films highlight the unicorn as a metaphor for the human desire to reconnect with a sense of wonder lost in the adult world. The unicorn in these stories represents not just innocence and purity, but the necessity of embracing the magical and the whimsical in the face of the mundane or disenchanted realities of life. The cultural shift toward seeing unicorns as symbols of empowerment and self-expression can also be seen in the way they are used in modern fashion, art, and marketing. Unicorn-themed products, ranging from clothing and accessories to cosmetics and even food, celebrate the creature's vibrant and fantastical qualities. The unicorn's image, often adorned with rainbows, sparkles, and pastel hues, appeals to a contemporary desire for joy and positivity. These images of the unicorn resonate particularly in the context of social media, where the creature has been embraced as a symbol of optimism and individuality. The hashtag #unicornlife, for example, has gained widespread use, representing a lifestyle characterized by authenticity, boldness, and the rejection of societal norms. In the digital age, unicorns have also become symbols of creativity, innovation, and the pursuit of the impossible. In the world of business and technology, the term unicorn has been adopted to describe privately held startups valued at over $1 billion. These so-called unicorn companies are seen as exceptional, groundbreaking, and often embodying an almost mythical ability to disrupt industries. The use of the unicorn in this context highlights its association with rarity, potential, and achievement, further cementing its role as a symbol of aspiration and success. However, the evolution of the unicorn from an ethereal and noble creature to a widely commercialized and marketed symbol has also led to some criticism. Some argue that the unicorn's commercialization has diluted its original, profound significance. The once sacred connection between the unicorn and the divine, or its embodiment of purity and unattainability, may seem diminished in a world where unicorn-themed merchandise floods the market. This transformation raises questions about the integrity of mythological symbols in the face of mass consumer culture. Yet, this commercialization also points to the unicorn's adaptability, its ability to remain relevant and resonant even in an increasingly consumer-driven society. In the broader cultural context, the unicorn has emerged as a symbol of inclusivity and resistance. It has become a favorite emblem of LGBTQ+ pride, particularly within the context of the rainbow flag. As a creature that defies the boundaries of reality, the unicorn represents the power of self-expression, identity, and the celebration of diversity. Its association with the rainbow, a symbol of hope and acceptance, ties the unicorn to movements advocating for equality and social justice. In this way, the unicorn transcends its mythological past, becoming a figure of empowerment for those who reject societal limitations and embrace their authentic selves. Moreover, the unicorn's status as an elusive and fantastical creature has made it a compelling figure in speculative fiction. Writers of fantasy and science fiction have taken the traditional idea of the unicorn and reimagined it in innovative ways, exploring its role in futuristic worlds and alternate realities. In these stories, unicorns often embody themes of transformation, whether physical, emotional, or societal. They may represent the possibility of achieving greatness or transcendence, or they may serve as mirrors reflecting the inner struggles of characters who seek meaning in a complex and rapidly changing world. The adaptability of the unicorn in speculative fiction speaks to its continued relevance as a symbol of the extraordinary. At the heart of the unicorn's enduring appeal lies its ability to symbolize the human desire for connection with the unknown and the ineffable. Whether as a creature of divine purity or a symbol of individualism and resistance, the unicorn continues to resonate with people across cultures, generations, and societies. Its magical and mysterious qualities invite us to dream, to imagine, and to reach for the impossible. As a symbol, the unicorn reminds us that, even in a world that can often seem governed by logic and reason, there is still room for magic, for wonder, and for the belief in things beyond our immediate comprehension. While the unicorn's symbolism may have evolved over time, its core themes remain timeless. The unicorn represents the pursuit of something greater than oneself, a search for purity, for meaning, for truth. It embodies the beauty of the unattainable, the hope that lies in the unseen, and the possibility of transcendence. As we continue to navigate a world that often feels fractured and disconnected, the unicorn remains a beacon of possibility and a reminder that, despite the complexities of life, there is still room for magic, for dreams, and for the creation of a better world. The unicorn's continued presence in contemporary society, whether as a cherished mythical creature, a pop culture icon, or a symbol of personal and collective aspirations, illustrates its deep-rooted significance as a powerful force in human consciousness. From its ancient origins as a symbol of divine purity to its modern reimagining as a figure of hope, creativity, and inclusivity, the unicorn has evolved but never lost its capacity to inspire, uplift, and challenge us to imagine a world of greater beauty, justice, and wonder. Ultimately, the unicorn is not just a creature of myth, it is a symbol of our enduring capacity for hope, for imagination, and for the belief in the possibility of a world transformed by love, creativity, and magic.